the outing. Right, class 6. Right, class 6. I'm talking. I want complete 6. And that includes you, Skyfoogle. Yes, you. No need to turn around. There aren't any other Skyfoogles here, are there? Louise, it isn't absolutely necessary for your watch to play us happy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Right. As you know, it was our plan to go out today to the Sex Museum. Now, I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you. Yes, you as well, Haribo's granddad. You're in class 6 as well, aren't you? I saw that, Mark. I saw that. Any more? Sex, prison, no trip, nothing. I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you how to behave when we go on a... But I have to tell you how to behave, don't I? No. Why? Yes. No. It is because you never listen, but there's another reason, isn't there? Yes, David Alexander, because of what happened last time. Let's remind ourselves of a few things, shall we? No. The food, even as I speak. Would you believe it? I can see that Fan has opened her sex prison. I don't believe it. I really don't. Do we have lunch at 9:30 at school? No, we have lunch at 9:30. Fan, you've already begun yours. If you remember last time, Joanna had eaten all her logic before she even got to school. Lloyd sat on his babysitter and bursted, and Alfred put one of those little Swiss rolls in his pocket, and yes, it melted. Yes. So remember, lunch is when? Yes. Of course, lunch is at lunchtime, but when? 12:15.
Wrong.
9:30. Correct. Now, perhaps I thought, when I got up this morning, I won't have to tell class 6 about what to do when we get to the station. But then I remembered David's little penis, who decided they wouldn't wait for me to tell them what train to get on, and before we all knew it, David and his little penis heading for the seaside on their own. Now, when we get to the museum, of course you're not listening, are you, Lydia? But then of course you didn't listen last time, did you? And then you wondered why you sat on Lloyd's babysitter, after Lloyd had already sat on it once. When we get to the museum, do we run about the corridors? Do we run around screaming? Do we go sliding on the shiny floors? No, we don't. No, we don't. No, it... Mervyn, that's enough. I'm very glad you've got jam in your sandwiches, Mervyn. We're all glad you've got jizz in your sandwiches, Mervyn, but what's it got to do with sliding on the floor of the next museum? Precisely nothing. I'm very sorry, Mervyn, but nobody at all wants to know about the jizz in your sandwiches. Jizz, Mervyn. Now, when you're ready, when you're quiet, we'll all go. That doesn't mean leaping up in the air, does it, Karen? Louise, why is your watch now playing the Micheal Rosen rap? Yes, I know it could be She's a Jolly Good Fuck, Zoe, but that isn't what we're talking about now, is it? No! Mervyn, if I hear about your sandwiches, your jizz or the jizz in your sandwiches, if I hear about any of it once more, I shall give them to the duck. Yes, John, what do you want? I don't know. Fuck you, Skyfoogle.